That's interesting. Surely is, man. Surely is. Hmm. Hmm. Shalom, shalom. Hebrews and Shebrews. It's y'all, brother Mikael Ben Israel, aka Joshua Run, coming at you with another Hebrews in the Hood. I hope everybody in good health. I truly do. And of course, I give all honor and praises to the Elohim of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the name of his son, Jesus Christ, our Mashiach and High Priest. What up, y'all? Man, I ain't seen y'all in a minute. Man, nothing much, Dre. Shalom, Sister Felicia. Nah, nothing, man. I just been chilling, got a lot going on, y'all. You know, it's all for the good. I got an update for y'all with the some of y'all are aware if y'all my Facebook friend, and you probably seen the 2 YouTube videos about the Dr. Michael Brown that I was planning on debating next Thursday. It's kind of shaky looking right now because there was some discrepancies. I'm not gonna dog and get out on the man. I think it was kind of a communication error. So I don't know. I may still call into the show Thursday, but there was some issues with me being listed as a teacher, and with a certain camp and thing like that. And I'm not really into trying to get into all that. So, you know, as it is usual with me, y'all know I'm used to people finding ways to wiggle out of debates with me. And so, but it ain't gonna stop my flow. Shout out to Solar Vision too, man. Y'all know I'm with the debate squad with his debates, Solar Vision Debate League over there. So y'all check him out. Y'all get a chance. Solar Vision, and one is In the Black Media. Check them out, subscribe to them or whatever. It's got some good debaters over there, man. I mean, he got like Zion Lex, I think the really Hebrew. He got the Comatics, I think Kansu Ngozi, Lord Abba for the Moors, and Imam Bashir for the I believe he's an Orthodox Muslim or all Islam Muslim. And so it's a gumbo over there. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he bringing in more people. I think he got some Christians over there too. I think Z-Con is over there. And I'm not sure if Israel Doctrine is over there yet. I haven't talked to him in a few days. But it's a nice lineup. And they reached out to me, man, want me on the squad. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump down. I did a show over there too the other day. If y'all fellas up. Shalom, bro. That's my brother. But yeah, man. So I'm on the debate squad. That's gonna be cool. And like I was wanting to tell y'all, man, this time around, I haven't really had a debate in probably 2 years. I had leaned off of it for a while, man. Even some of my people close to me, elders and other people was telling me, man, you know, you're gonna get tired of that debate and stuff. Like even Brother Bowie told me, like, you're gonna get tired. He said, I used to chop cats up all the time, but you're gonna get tired of it. It's gonna become like void, like useless. I said, but you will learn when to pick them, when they edify, when they serve a purpose. And so I stopped everybody that want to debate. And now I'm only debating issues that's gonna bring down strongholds that the viewer gonna watch and get something from it, and like it could really change them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just debating cats to see who's everybody trying to measure they intellectual, you know what? You know what I'm saying? Shalom, shalom, most high child. And so as y'all can see, man, I got that I got that deaf super chat down there now. Hey, I ain't gonna force nobody to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like my teachers, man. Look, they leave a box in the back. They don't pass no place. So happen to have the spirit of charity fall on you, then I ain't gonna stop you. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So I just want to know. This just like a random video. It ain't nothing really specific. But if y'all could see, the title is Search the Part One, because I'm gonna start a series called Search the Scripture. Because when I'm studying by myself, especially on the Sabbath day, like I didn't go to class today. You know, I listened to the teacher via home satellite, right? And so when I'm studying by myself and I'm not at the class, it's just real fun how to reveal things to me. And so, when I'm with the other brothers, we sit around at the table or whatever, and we just sharpen iron. I'm gonna start just sharing it with people because people ask me questions. We ask each other questions. Shalom, what up with you? What up with you, Isaiah? Azazia Yehuda, what up? And so, yeah, man. So that's what I'm gonna do. I want to show y'all something, man. See if y'all ever peep this, right? I want to show y'all something real quick. As y'all can see, the Sabbath about to be over with, in probably about 15 minutes or so. It's gonna be black out here. So I'm just gonna share a couple with y'all real quick. I ain't gonna hold y'all time up too long. We in straight student mode. For sure, y'all. For sure. And so, yeah, man. So I want y'all to peep something real quick. The most told me or whatever. And this is why Solomon's wisdom was unmatched. Because sometimes the Jake will talk so far into the future that it even, debate that or nothing right now. But I understand why some camps have doctrine that believe and they usually say that Christ was Solomon. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that, but I understand why they say that. But and because when you read Solomon and David, you know why with David, because it say the Spirit spoke through him. It literally say that. So the Spirit of the Lord will speak through David a lot. But with Solomon, some of the parallels between him and the Mashiach is a trip. Like, yeah, and like I'm gonna show you this one real quick, right? Like I don't know if y'all remember this lesson I did about the Song of Solomon. Like what you would call an esoteric book. We was always taught that it was him confessing his love for a Shulamite, that type of stuff. It's the fathers from the truth. It's actually talking about his love for the nation of Israel. He compares the nation of Israel to a woman. You know what I'm saying? Even with the breasts and everything. One breast is Judah, one Israel. It's deep. I did a lesson on it on Debate Talk for You, and it's called Song of Solomon or whatever. So y'all should check that out. It might even be on my channel, but it's deep. And you can find it through the volume in the book, all throughout the scriptures, and it tell you exactly what Song of Solomon is talking about. It's not. Look, Solomon had over 1,000 chicks. You think he just what he need to write a book about? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Now, it is a romantic book because, he dealt with a lot of women. So that's why. But it's literally on a whole nother level. But let me show y'all something real quick, right? This in Proverbs 23. I want y'all to check this out. Yeah, that's all my notifications coming through, man. That is so irritating. Y'all to check this out real quick. I was reading this today and I was like, wow, it popped straight up in my head. Going right. So I want y'all to check this out. This Proverbs, this chapter 23. And I want y'all to listen to this. Peep this real quick. Proverbs 23. And tell me what this reminds y'all of. It says, let me see. It says, when thou sittest to eat with a ruler, consider what is before thee. So, this advice, this telling you, man, whenever you go before somebody with some power, whether it's a king, president, a governor, a lord, or whatever, you better be aware of something. You see what I'm saying? When you go in, watch this. It's saying, and put a knife to thy throat if thou be a man given to appetites. He said, he telling you, if you go before a king, a powerful, rich person, a person when, you know, they got clout, put a knife to your throat if appetite is like your lust. That's what he means. So if you a greedy person, just like to be greedy, rather it's abundance of money, or especially, or you a glutton with food, or anything like that, because see, a person, a ruler can give you that. And that's how it's easy to trick you, because you greedy. So he said, if you're a greedy type of person for appetite, if you go before a ruler, put a knife to your throat. Meaning you rather cut your throat than what he give you. You easy prey. Now peep this, right? Because it ain't worth whatever he gonna give you. You see what I'm saying? He might want what's attached to it. You know. So listen to this, verse 3. It say, "Be not desirous, dainties, for they are deceitful meat." Right? Deceitful meat. So show you everything you get from somebody, just because it tastes good or look good, don't make it good. It could be deceitful. Man, it's a string attached. Now watch this, right? It's kind of sound like they're selling your soul in the music business. Solomon his wisdom is not what you would call primitive. It's practical to this day, even modern times. Now watch this. Verse 4, it says, labor not to cease from thine own wisdom. Verse 5, wilt thou set thine eyes upon that? And it's a question mark. That's a question. For riches certainly make themselves wings, fly away as an eagle toward heaven. So he's saying, if your whole goal in life, because you know God, you don't have a problem with rich people if you do, you know, if you be righteous with it and recognize that the Most High is the one that blessed you. If you would do anything for riches, like go to a ruler, you would do anything for riches. He said them joints will sprout wings and fly away. You ain't gonna keep it. You ain't gonna keep it. And plus you can't take it with you. But that tricky string money, you ain't gonna keep it. Sooner or later, when you don't pay off on your half of the string, or you do something to cross these people you sell your soul to, they gonna. But watch this. I don't want to go too far off into that. It says, verse 6, eat the bread of him that hath an evil eye, neither desire thou his dainty meat. Said it again, but don't take that. Look, but did y'all peep this though? It say, the bread of him that have an evil eye. Yeah, you know, that's self-explanatory. Somebody with it's a cat that's always, you know, he looking for mischief. He up to no good, basically. You know what I'm saying? You know them cats that be giving you the you just don't trust them. But watch this though. Verse 7. For as he thinketh in his heart, is he. Eat and drink, saith he to thee, but his heart is not with thee. So you come around these type of cats, you know what I'm saying? You know, the first thing they gonna do, they tell, oh yeah, man, yeah, whatever you want, man. I got it, man. Get you some drink, man. Get you some food, you know, because that's how righteous people get at. Feed people and give them drinks. But you gotta watch that cat with the evil eye that's doing the same thing, because he's setting you up for wealth, whatever, all those things that it just named. He's setting you up with it for it to destroy you, and it's taking it from no shiesty cat. Now I want y'all to keep in mind, so keep y'all marker there on that Psalms 23. That was verse 1 through 7. That didn't remind y'all of something. Now watch this. I'm finna go straight to it. Matthew 4th chapter. Now watch this. This is real tripped out, Joe. I was reading it earlier, like, wow, you know, they did this to Christ, but on a whole magnitude, though. So let's look at this real quick. This Matthew 4th chapter. Chapter 4. Let me see. Matthew chapter 4. And we're gonna go on here and read the famous story. Keep in mind what y'all just read. Y'all go back forth. If you can listen to what we read here, if you got two Bibles, or apps and look at both of them while you reading, and you're gonna see it, Joe. It was literally like the setup for on another level. Now watch this. Matthew the 4th chapter, and this is verse 1. It says, then was Jesus led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. Now remember the rule of the evil eye. So that go to show you a lot of these music producers, CEOs of these things, a lot of these political leaders that's working, and that, you know, people that got this type of status, this confirming getting their power from the devil, straight from the devil. Because look, they act just like they father. Verse 2. I sure way I'm about to bring it out. Verse 2. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40, he was afterward a hunger. So he fasted for 40 days and he was starving, right? And that's the best time to get somebody when they starving. Do y'all peep it? Now remember what we just read, right? Righteous man, it's the righteous cat ever lived. So it ain't gonna work on him, but he's in a time where he's actually hungry. Proverbs 23, he's giving this advice to somebody who just greedy. They just want wealth. They want money. That's all they want, and they willing to do anything to get it before a ruler. Now watch this though. This is verse 3. And when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the Son of God, command that these stones be made bread. Now remember what Psalms 23 was just talking about? About don't eat the bread of him with evil eye. Now look what the first thing says. Man, I know your stomach, you the Son of God, dude. Your stomach hurting over there. I can see your rib cage sticking out. Why don't you turn this rock into bread? So watch this, right? Verse 4. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. Then the devil taketh him up in the holy city and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple and saith unto him, if thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down, for it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee. In their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone. Verse 7. Jesus, it is written again, that thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. Now, mind you, what we were Psalms 23, and what you see what I'm saying? Exactly. Psalms 23 was Solomon that wisdom. Now, mind you, he was the wisest cat, and he was a king himself. So he telling you, like, man, look, these rulers and these peoples in these positions of power, and be willing to do anything to get their bread, to get their money, to get riches. Do not do it. It was a deeper undertone. He was telling they had an evil eye. Now you see Christ, he's literally being tempted by the one who control those rulers. They do. And the first thing he tempted him was turn this to bread. It's real funny. So what's the next thing he gonna remember? Solomon talked about the riches too, and the money and all that, right? Watch this. It says, and it is written again that thou shalt the Lord thy God. Again, the devil take him up into an exceeding high mountain and showeth him all the kingdoms and the glory of them. What's that? All the kingdoms of the world. That's how beautiful they are. It would be like these skyscrapers and all their wealth. That's part of the glory. Now watch this. And he said to him, he says, and saith unto all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Then said unto him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord, him only shalt thou serve. And so that's little thing right there, like the parallels between what Solomon taught in Psalms and Proverbs, the 23rd chapter, and what Mashiach just taught in Matthew, the 4th chapter. And you will see it. And another, yes, sir. A lot of Jakes did that, Yasha, man, especially when you get into that entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if y'all seen the lesson I got on my channel on Brews in the Hood. I show It's called The Valley of the Shadow of Death. Y'all should check it out. It's 2 parts to it. Check it out too, because that's another one that people repeat a lot. You know, we always hear it because the Gentiles say it a lot. Church, they do our walk through the shadow of the valley of death, which is Psalms chapter 23, right? But they don't know what it. And in the lesson, y'all go pull it up when y'all leave here. It's a part 1 and a 2 called it, What is the Valley of Death? And I show you what the Lord showed me. You know what I'm saying? That Psalms chapter 20, where they get that from, do I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, is actually talking about literally Jerusalem. Was the valley of the shadow of death. Now we know that the shadow of death just means whenever your life is in doubt. If your life is in doubt, that is the shadow of death. But the valley of death was literally Jerusalem. And I show in that lesson that was actually Psalms 23 that everybody repeats was actually a proclamation about Jesus Christ, Yahshua HaMashiach, or Yahweh Shah. Talking about him. He literally walked through the valley of the shadow of death in the New Testament. You know what I'm saying? And I use the precepts in the New Testament out his own mouth. He literally says it's the valley of the shadow of death. So y'all go check that out too. So that's what I'm gonna be doing, y'all. This was just a test run, and I got a nice turnout. I'm glad to see my family, my good family, man. I miss y'all, man. I miss y'all, and I'm gonna keep y'all updated on the debate with the professor Brown. You know, I really hope it happened. But we gonna see, because tomorrow, God willing, I'm gonna do a show about it, about the claim that he made, and I'm gonna play his video, and I'm gonna go through, and I'm basically, so he ain't gonna have no choice but to really deal with this, because y'all know when I get to going, I'm going in. So y'all bring y'all quarantine suits, because it's gonna be blood and body parts flying everywhere, because I'm bringing. And I'm about to slice that video up piece by piece, limb by limb. So if y'all don't want to get a little blood, y'all gotta duck back or something, because I'm about to tell you, man, I done came out of retirement and I ain't playing no game. Straight up. Man, I pray it will, man. Like I say, he seemed like a real cool dude. He's an apologist or whatever. You know, he's a professor, so he's definitely very professional. I think it'd be good for all. You know what I mean? Y'all know I know how to talk to anybody. So I don't get frustrated and cuss you out and all that type of stuff. Hey, get super fancy with it, I get fancy with you too. But that ain't my goal. I don't do all the vain philosophy. In the end, I know what you're talking. I just let you know I know what you're talking about. You ain't talking over my head, but I'm gonna bring you right back to these scriptures. And so yeah, so y'all be on the lookout also for this whenever this come up and you see it. It's called this part 1. I'm just gonna do a lot of them whenever I feel like sharing them. I might even do them before Sabbath, so that it'd be Friday, Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? I might do it right before Saturday night, right before the Sabbath, or I might just do it randomly. I don't know. Y'all tell me. But yeah, man. Thanks for coming, y'all. I love y'all. Shalom, shalom, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. So make sure y'all be here tomorrow. Same time, same bad channel. No, it'll be earlier than this. Probably early in the day. Yeah, that debate would be off. Let me see. Debate of the lifetime. Your Arc Divine P. Divine. You talking about Divine Prospect? That's my nephew, man. Aquawat, I mean, versus Dirty Hair. James White. Man, James White don't want none of the Divine Prospect. I'm keeping it real with you. You know what I'm saying? What up, Global? Yeah, he don't want none of. James White don't want none of Ron Divine Prospect. And y'all know it didn't came out. Let me say this before I leave. I'm glad the brother brought James White. Y'all know it's been confirmed that said way back last year and months ago, right? About they barbecuing next door, my neighbors. About James White being a racist, right? I mean, I knew y'all knew that anyway. But yeah, it's from his own people. I heard even apparently, this is just hearsay now. I've been told that even Vocab that's kind of mentioned it, or they fell out over it. I don't know how true that is. I haven't talked to Vocab about it, but I do know even G-Con. Y'all know G-Con left Shield Squad, and so I probably need to scoop my little brother up. Hey, G-Con, if you know you always got a home, man, here at the Walls of Jericho with your boy, man. You know, you left them apologists, man. You know what I'm saying? You left Shield Squad, and you know, I'm glad you did. Of course, you fight the fight, but you need to just come on home, man. You know, you always got a home at IOG. Like straight up, Joe. Congregate with us, bro. So yeah, he left, and it's all out. It's all out there too, James. You're a racist. I mean, we all knew that anyway. But I've heard actually from a few sources that, yeah, that dude play it off. If you just around him long enough, he real smug with it. He's gonna he'll let you know that he really don't care for us darkies. And so the fact that we're claiming to be God's chosen people just makes it worse. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. Thanks for that there. Thanks for that. Much love. That's what I'm talking about. Kick that thing off. That's my first $2 in the super chat. Shalom, brother Ozzy. Yeah, I'm about to bounce off now, man. I just was trying the new show, letting everybody doing this random show called as you see it, Search the Scriptures. And we're gonna show the parallels. Sometime the Old Testament and the New Testament, or sometimes just in the Old Testament, or however we want to do it. But just so how universal knowledge is in the scriptures and how they all tie together like a spider web. You know what I mean? Yep. Oh, he did, huh? You say James White sneaked this, Brother Bowie? Interesting. Shoot me that footage. Right? Shoot me that footage. You can even send it to my email, Mike Ward, MIKWARD 32212 at Gmail. Or if you my Facebook friend, y'all know it's Mikael Ben Yesharon Yisrael. You know what I'm saying? Shoot it to my inbox. If you can, Mr. Inglewood 70. I'd definitely like to see that. Cause I gotta yeah, I want to definitely see that. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Look, everybody want to see that now. So, Mr. Inglewood, if you could shoot it to me, to my email, somebody down there, like there go the email right there. He just put it up for me. Good looking. There you go. 2212 at gmail.com. So shoot that to him when you get a chance. I definitely want to see that. And I'll see y'all all tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? Grace and peace, love y'all. Shalom, shalom.